Look up at the night sky. We see countless stars, distant galaxies. The universe is vast, ancient, and indifferent to our existence. Yet we ask, is life worth it? It's a question pondered by philosophers and everyday people for millennia. From the dawn of consciousness, we've grappled with our place in the grand scheme of things. We search for meaning in a universe that often seems devoid of it. We seek purpose in a life that can be fleeting and unpredictable. This essay explores the question, is life worth it, through the lens of different philosophies. We'll journey through absurdism, existentialism, and humanism, searching for answers in the words of great thinkers and the stories of human experience. Ultimately, the answer to life's worth lies within each of us. It's a journey of self-discovery, a pursuit of meaning in a universe that offers no guarantees. But by exploring these philosophical perspectives and embracing the wonders and challenges of existence, perhaps we can find our own answers, our own reasons to marvel at the precious gift of life, even in the face of the cosmic void. Albert Camus, a prominent figure in absurdist philosophy, argued that life is inherently meaningless. This doesn't mean life is not worth living, but rather that we must embrace the absurdity of it all. The universe doesn't owe us happiness or fulfillment, it simply exists. Camus compared our existence to the myth of Sisyphus, condemned to eternally push a boulder uphill, only to have it roll back down. Just like Sisyphus, we toil and strive, but the universe remains indifferent to our efforts. Absurdism doesn't advocate for despair. Instead, it encourages us to find joy in the face of this cosmic indifference. We are free to create our own meaning, to rebel against the absurd by living life on our terms, embracing experiences with passion and authenticity. Existentialism, particularly the ideas of Jean-Paul Sartre, emphasizes human freedom and responsibility. Sartre famously stated, "Existence precedes essence." We are born into this world not with a predetermined purpose, but with the freedom to define our own. Sartre believed this freedom could be both exhilarating and terrifying. It places the burden of choice entirely on us. We are responsible for the choices we make and the meaning we create. There are no external rules or guidelines, only the choices we make in each moment. This radical freedom means we have the power to live authentically, choosing actions that align with our values and beliefs. We craft our essence, our meaning, through the choices we make throughout our lives. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, offered a perspective shaped by profound suffering. In his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl argues that even in the darkest of circumstances, humans possess an innate will to meaning. Frankl observed that even in concentration camps, where individuals were stripped of their identities and subjected to unimaginable horrors, those who found meaning in their suffering were more likely to survive. They clung to hope, love, or a belief that their lives still held purpose. Frankl's message is powerful. Meaning is not something to be found in external circumstances, but rather cultivated within ourselves. It's about finding purpose in our struggles, love in our connections, and reasons to keep going even when faced with adversity. Section 5. Lessons from History, Triumph and Tragedy in the Human Story. History is replete with examples of individuals and civilizations grappling with the question of life's worth. From the ancient philosophers pondering the cosmos to modern-day activists fighting for social justice, the search for meaning is woven into the fabric of human history. We see the indomitable spirit of humanity in those who overcame immense obstacles. Consider Helen Keller, who transcended deafness and blindness to become a renowned author and activist. Or Nelson Mandela, who fought against apartheid and emerged as a symbol of hope and forgiveness. Yet, history also reminds us of the fragility of life and the ever-present potential for suffering. Wars, natural disasters, and personal tragedies remind us that life can be fleeting and unpredictable. These events can shake our faith in humanity and the meaning we strive to create. Section 6. Everyday Existentialism, Finding Meaning in the Mundane. The question of life's worth isn't confined to grand philosophical debates or historical events. It's a question we confront in our daily lives, in the mundane and the extraordinary. It's in the quiet moments of reflection, the challenges we face, and the connections we forge. Finding meaning can be as simple as pursuing a passion, helping others, or appreciating the beauty of the natural world. It's about finding joy in the small things, cultivating gratitude for what we have, and embracing the present moment. It's about recognizing that even seemingly insignificant actions can have ripple effects, contributing to a larger tapestry of human experience. Section 7. The universe doesn't care, but we do, embracing our own significance. The universe, in its vastness, remains indifferent to our existence. It doesn't offer easy answers or guarantees of happiness, but this realization, while daunting, can also be liberating. We are free to create our own meaning, to define our own purpose, without seeking validation from an uncaring cosmos. This means embracing our own significance, however small it may seem in the grand scheme of things. Our lives have meaning because we choose to give them meaning. We matter to ourselves, to our loved ones, and to the communities we impact. Our actions, our choices, our very existence send ripples through the world around us. We have the power to make a difference, to leave the world a little better than we found it. Section 8. The power of connection. Finding meaning through relationships. Perhaps one of the most profound sources of meaning lies in our connections with others. Love, friendship, empathy, and compassion bind us together, reminding us that we are not alone in this vast and often chaotic universe. Through relationships, we experience the full spectrum of human emotions: joy, sorrow, love, loss. These experiences, while challenging at times, enrich our lives and give them depth. They remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. Building meaningful connections requires effort, vulnerability, and a willingness to embrace both the joys and challenges that come with human relationships. But the rewards, the sense of belonging, the love and support we receive and give, make the effort worthwhile. Section 9. A life worth living, your journey, your meaning. So, is life worth it? There is no single answer, no definitive yes or no that applies to everyone. The beauty and the challenge of life lie in its inherent ambiguity. We are each given this precious gift, this opportunity to exist, to experience, to find our own meaning in a universe that offers no guarantees. It's a journey of self-discovery, a constant exploration of what it means to be human. It's about embracing the absurdity, cherishing the connections, and finding purpose in the everyday moments. It's about looking up at the vast cosmos, acknowledging our smallness, and yet choosing to live lives filled with passion, purpose, and love. The universe may not care, but we do. And in that realization perhaps lies the answer we've been searching for. The answer is not out there in the stars, but within each of us. It's the answer we create with every choice, every action, every moment of our lives.